What is up, you guys? This is Demon67 with another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video and a special Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video. Like I said in my plot and story video for zombies in Black Ops 2, I said I would be posting a video of me explaining the full story, the complete thing, how it happened, how zombies started, because I've studied it and I do know the whole story of Nazi zombies. Began as Nazi zombies, now it's commonly called zombies. And if you did watch my other video, I did realize at points I was difficult to hear because of the noise. I'm sorry, really sorry for that, if you couldn't hear me, but basically in that video, well, I'm not really going to go through all that right now. Just look in the description in that video if you're desperate to know what goes on. But in this video, I'm going to explain what I explained in the previous video, plus more. So you should just stick with this video because I'll be explaining everything else in this video. So let me get started here. Of course, if you want to friend me on Xbox Live, my name is Demon67. Demon in capital, cat in lowercase, 67 after cat, no spaces at all. I'll be more than happy to post a video of a request or an Easter egg or play an online match with you or play an online match with you and film it and feature you in the video. Be more than happy. Sub for sub. You subscribe to me, I'll subscribe right back to you. If you request me to do your videos, I'd be more than happy to view yours because I recently got a message from a guy named Ricky Kramer, I think it was. He wanted me to watch his videos, check them out, and yes I did. I went right to his videos, checked them out. I did like them, so you should check out his videos. Ricky Kramer, just search that up. Black Ops 2, he does, all I saw was his zombie videos of him showing you every single pack-a-punch weapon, which I think is really cool, just to let you guys know what the pack-a-punch weapons are like. So I think you should view that if you want to know that, because I certainly do not have the energy to do that. But I do have the energy to start my video. So hopefully you can hear me in this. I'll talk a little louder. The game won't be as loud. I will be just doing some farm gameplay. I just like the map farm. I don't know why. I just do. But I'll be playing gameplay while I'm explaining the whole story, beginning to end, starting from World at War, going all the way to Black Ops 2. The full story, completely legit. None of it is fake. I have done countless research before I did this video. Of course, the Black Ops 2 part is easy. It makes a lot of sense. But some of you may not understand why this stuff from World at War and stuff like that. That may not be understandable. But in this video, I'm going to explain all of it. So let's get started, shall we? Let's start this video off. Sorry for that right there, you guys. Just had to do something. Alright, let's start this video. I'm all ready for it, and here we go. Hopefully you can hear me in this. We're going to start. And we are going to go to zombies, as usual. This might be my last zombies video for a while, because I've done quite a lot zombies video. Haven't continued my campaign walkthrough in a while, but I'll do that eventually. So stay tuned for that. Don't worry about that. I'll get it done. Here we are at the Black Ops 2 Zombies menu. I'm not going to go to live this time because my friend joined and I kind of just wanted to do a solo match. So this time I'm going to go to local so nobody can join. Alright guys, just to start you off, see the earth right here if you can. The earth is, of course, see all the lava cracks in it. It starts to rumble because that's what the earth does. And the reason why the earth looks like that is because of the rockets that you fire at the end of the Easter egg and moon, Rick Toven's grand scheme, which I'll get to more of that later, but I'm just telling you why the earth looks like this. Of course, if you see where that bone, golden bone type thing, crossbone is, that is where you are located. If you look really, really, really closely on my video, you can see the shape of the United States. Just look very, very, very closely. You can see it, and that is the U.S. if you guys are all wondering. And the ocean does not look like it has any water in it at all, so it looks like the rockets kind of hit the heart of the ocean and kind of just splashed all the water out. So that'd be pretty cool if Treyarch did like a zombie map of you running around the dry ocean, stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, the Earth did get hit in the Easter egg, so that is what it looks like. And let's start this video and let's begin this story of how zombies started and how it's changed and how it became so popular and what it originally was supposed to be. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're in California. Again, if you look really closely, you can see the United States. It looks like we're in California, and the meteors, you guys may be wondering why there's a bunch of meteors. That is because when the rocket hit, they caught the big problem in the atmosphere and somehow attracted all these meteors that attracted to rotate the Earth. So the Earth is kind of a dry planet with a bunch of cracks and lava and stuff infested by zombies because of the rockets that hit. So why don't we start this? Let's go to the map that we usually go to. Takes us down here. We're going to go to Farm, the map I'm going to play. I'm not going to do Grief because I have no one face. You need 2 players. Survival, we're going to go to Easy. Starting round 1. Magic enabled. Hellhounds enabled because they're easier than zombie rounds in my opinion. And they do give you max ammo, which could be useful. So let's start this. Start the match. And I will be getting Nuketown Zombies soon, so stay tuned for gameplay of that. As soon as I get it, I'll post some gameplay of it. I did post some gameplay of Nuketown 2025 before, so if you want to go watch that, you can, but just letting you know. Alright, here you guys, we're going to start our map on Farm soon, and I will begin explaining the story of zombies. Get connected here. Alright, you guys, here we are, the Farm, the map I usually play. It's my favorite map. Actually, you know what, I'm debating between Transit and Farm, but they're both really good. So let's start this. Now it is time for me to begin my story. If I do finish the story before the end of this video, I'll just end it with a bunch of zombies gameplay, I guess. Right now I'm on round 1, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, and let's start. Okay, you guys, zombies, of course, you know, started in World at War, and in World at War, it was, Treyarch did not originally have plans for zombies to be such a big game mode. It was originally supposed to be just a type of mini-game because, in World at War, this was before zombies even were. It was the first Call of Duty that zombies ever appeared in. It was not in any of the Call of Duties before that, 1 through 4, because World at War is Call of Duty 5. By quick revive here. But anyways, zombies originally was supposed to be a little mini game. The reason why they did just like one little map called Not Sure and Toten is because it was supposed to be a mini game, as I've said countless times now, kind of repeating myself. But anyways, the reason why Not Sure and Toten is so small is because it was originally planned to be a mini game, and it was just supposed to be one map, just Notch, no other maps. It was supposed to become a huge game mode. The reason why Treyarch did extend it onto the next Call of Duty and make a bunch of map packs with zombie maps in it in World at War and Black Ops was because the players really did like the game mode. They found it addicting, and so did I, and I loved it. So Treyarch just decided to make some more zombie maps, which I think is a wise idea. And after they made those new zombie maps, those became even more popular and made zombies even more famous. So, after all the map packs in World at War, they decided to continue zombies into the next game that the next Call of Duty that they were going to make, Call of Duty Black Ops. Of course, you guys probably know what that is if you're watching this video. But anyways, after that, zombies kept growing in popularity. The players loved it a lot. So, Treyarch, again, decided to make map packs for zombies for Black Ops. Those made zombies even more popular, and it was getting tons of money off their zombie maps, so Treyarch decided to release a map pack called Resurrection completely filled with only zombie maps. The World at War maps and the new map Moon, which plays a big part in the zombies story here. I'll begin my story in a sec, you guys. Just starting off with just telling you how zombies came to be first. But anyways, they devoted that map pack, that whole map pack to zombies. They did that because zombies was becoming more popular than multiplayer. It's proven, you guys. Zombies does have more players than multiplayer most of the time. Not all the time, it's just more known. If you guys don't agree with me, then I guess you're going to have to do some research. But I don't want to start a fight or anything. I'm just saying the truth, you guys. But anyways, let's continue. They created the map pack completely filled with zombie maps. The 4 original maps from World at War, Notchner and Toten being the original map. Let me say something real quick. In Notchner and Toten, if you notice when you get like a perk like double points like I just did, there is no scary voice. It just says on the bottom. This is only the World at War version, not in the Black Ops version. It only says like double points and how many seconds it lasts, because they did not come up with a storyline to zombies yet until they like kind of made Verrucht, which was the second zombie map ever made. And when they made Verrucht, then they did come up with the creepy voice, because zombies became so popular that Treyarch decided to add a storyline to it. So they did do that, and the people found the storyline very interesting, along with the game mode very addicting and fun. Now that I've said how zombies come to be, of course Treyarch did continue making zombies into the Black Ops 2, which is the new Call of Duty one I'm playing right now, and probably will forever remain zombies. Don't worry about anything, you guys. Treyarch will continue to make Call of Duties for a while now, and they will not discontinue zombies because of the amount of money and players that like it. Now I'm going to start from the beginning of the zombie story. Zombies was originally called Nazi Zombies, and the reason it is called that is because after you complete the single-player campaign in Call of Duty World at War, of course you're fighting with the Russians and the Americans against the Japanese and the German. The last mission is where you kind of drive into the German temple or Capitol building or something like that, and you supposedly kill off all the Nazis, and Hitler kind of commits suicide, you know, all that World War II history. After you complete that last mission, being called Downfall, and it's not on my channel. If you want to find World War walkthroughs, you just got to go look for it on YouTube, you guys, if you really are interested in that. But let me continue. At the end of the mission, you supposedly kill off the Nazis, which were the German army during World War II, and after that, the Nazis were technically finished off, and the Russians had won the war against the Germans, the Nazis. But Treyarch decided again to make their own little mini game with a bunch of zombies that are Nazi soldiers. And the reason what Nazi Zombies means is not just the name of, or the original name of the zombies game mode. It also means that it is the Nazi soldiers that were the zombies. So in Notchner and Toten, the first map, the starting map, the zombies you do face are wearing Nazi uniforms. If you look really closely at them, they're dead bodies or something, but they are wearing the Nazi uniforms, and they are supposedly the Nazis that you killed in World War II. And the description for Notchner and Toten map is you thought you drove them into the heart of the Reach, you thought they were dead, you were wrong. What that means is that the Germans somehow resurrected themselves as a creature called a Nazi zombie. Now this plague only began in the first started with the Nazi soldiers. So at first, only the Nazis were affected by the zombie curse, which is why the only zombies you face in the beginning of zombies are Nazis, not random people like I'm facing right now. And the reason only the Nazis were affected was because of the 2 people that developed the zombie plague called Element 115 or 115, which is the element that powers the Wonder Waffle. Is some type of lightning substance that turns you into a zombie. Say you like threw a bunch of element 115 into like a lake and then you swam into it, you would become a zombie if you were if it really was element 115. And the two people that did create the element 115 were both Germans. They were their names were Dr. Maxis and Dr. Edward Richthofen, which is one of the main zombie characters, has a big part in the zombie story. And they were German, so of course they were trying to come up with some experiment to create nuclear-powered weapons, which Hitler did try in the real World War II. He failed. Betrayal heard about this, and they decided to put that storyline into their game. So basically what Richthofen and Maxis, basically what Richthofen and Maxis did was created an element called 115, which was supposed to make super powerful guns called wonder weapons and give humans supernatural powers. But as you know, it messed up and it turned the reason why only Nazis were affected is because Maxis and Richthofen tested the element on the dead Nazi soldiers. So say a soldier was killed in a World War II battle, say, I don't know, when they were invading Stalingrad, and somehow, like, they died by a Russian soldier or something. Therefore, Richthofen or Maxis went in and collected the dead body of the Nazi soldier and used the dead body, tested the dead body on their new element that they're creating called 115. This is when, oh, and by the way guys, when they were testing out this element and creating it, this all occurred at Darius, which was the final World at War map and was one of the biggest zombie hit maps so far. But anyways, let me continue. They were testing it at Darius, and they did take the dead Nazi soldiers, the German soldiers that were killed in battle. They took the dead soldiers because they didn't want to test it on living people until they knew that the element actually worked. But what they did, you guys, they took a dead Nazi soldier, tested the element on them, and of course it went horribly wrong. Unexpected things happened. What happened was the dead Nazi soldier resurrected into an undead creature called a zombie, and that zombie attempted to kill Richthofen and Maxis, but Richthofen and Maxis did not try to kill the zombie, the first zombie, because they believed, even though their element messed up, they still believed that they could tame the zombie and control it and give it supernatural powers, adding more of the element to it. So if you do, like, collect one of the radios in Darius near one of the teleporters, it does show a radio broadcast of Maxis and Richthofen trying to control the zombie, trying to tame it, but of course the zombie is brainless, so it is kind of dumb, and it of course attacks, or attempts to attack, Maxis and Richthofen. After this, Maxis and Richthofen realized that this is really bad and they were unprepared for a zombie apocalypse. So what happened was, the zombie of course bit other Nazi soldiers, infected them, and spread the zombie curse. So not only was this being spread to the dead Nazis, it was also being spreading to the living Nazis. And the reason why it was only being spread to Nazis at the time was because Darius is in Germany. Because when you notice when you start in Darius, it says near Germany, near some place in Germany, which means it was in Germany, so it was only affecting the Nazis near Germany, not random citizens yet. But what happened was, after Maxis and Richthofen realized that the zombies were multiplying, and they were only multiplying in Darius at the time. They had not escaped Darius yet, because all of the secret work went on in Darius, because Darius was originally a laboratory. I'm pretty sure Darius means, it's German, but it means like laboratory in German or something like that. So, of course, it was a laboratory. It was the place where Richthofen and Maxis started their element 115, 115, and that's where it all started. And in the description of Darius, when you look at the map in either Black Ops or World at War, it does say this is where it all started, is this where it all ends, which also indicates that the whole thing started at Darius. So let me continue with the story. After Maxis and Richthofen realized that their experiment had gone horribly wrong, they re-attempted to make the element 115, and instead of testing it on a dead human, they tested it on Dr. Maxis' daughter, Samantha Maxis. They tested it on her dog named Fluffy. So they put him in a little chamber because they were prepared for any crazy outcomes or anything like that. Samantha, of course, did not like this because she loved her puppy, but Maxis and Richthofen, they did not really care what happens to Fluffy, so they just tested it on him. So as they tested it on Fluffy, of course, it messed up again. I don't know why. I don't know what they were doing, but we all know it messed up again. After the experiment went wrong again, it turned Fluffy into a zombie dog called a hellhound. He was the first hellhound. Once again, Richthofen and Maxis tried to tame Fluffy, try to get him to be some supernatural strong dog that could work for Germany. Oh, and just a little tip here, guys. If you are playing as Richthofen in World at War Black Ops, if you do look at him, then you can obviously see that he's dressed in a German officer suit, so that does indicate he's a German. Now I'm going to continue. So they tried to tame it again, and of course it did not work. The Fluffy attacked both Samantha and Maxis, and Maxis called for Richthofen to help. Richthofen then betrayed Maxis and Samantha, locked them both in a room, and teleported out of their Reese. This was when Maxis and Samantha and his daughter Samantha were killed by Fluffy. No one really knows what happened to Fluffy after that. All we know is that the zombies escaped and the zombie outbreak spread out of Germany. So after Der East, that's kind of when the zombie plague started to spread to the other people instead of just the Germans. Now, after Richthofen betrayed Maxis and Samantha at Der East, he traveled to a swamp, abandoned Japanese swamp named Shinonuma, which is one of the maps in World at War, one of the zombie maps, the DLCs. And when he traveled there, he went in this one building, and one of the buildings there will say the doctor's lab or something like that, doctor's chambers in Shinonuma. That was where he worked. He tried to continue making the element without Maxis and Samantha because they died, turned into a zombie, stuff like that. So he did try to continue the element 115 there. Once again, it goes wrong and infects the citizens, or the Japanese soldiers, of Shinonuma. So when you play Shinonuma, you can notice that the zombies in that map are not Nazis. They are Japanese soldiers that are zombies. That is because the elements, I don't know why the Japanese let Richthofen in the camp, or the swamp, but they did for some reason. Did you just see that? I just got 2 nukes, just like that. That was weird. Anyways, let me continue the story here. Richthofen tried to continue his work at Shinonuma, tried to continue to work on the element, kept failing, kept messing up, kept making more zombies. So he tried to lock himself in the doctor's lab, but he could not. This is when he meets Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, and Takeo Masaki. They are all there. They all meet up there somehow. And that is where the big story starts to kick in, kind of. But that's where it happens. That's where it starts to happen. So, as you can see, I'm fighting hellhounds. Fluffy did infect a bunch of other random dogs. And that's what, after Fluffy kept fighting the other dogs, that is what resulted in the hellhound zombie. All started from Fluffy, because a hellhound cannot infect a living human. So if a hellhound were to bite a human, it would not turn him into a zombie. It'll probably just kill him with the virus. But since their DNA in dogs is different than humans, that's basically what happens. But anyways, at Shinonuma, Richthofen agrees, and Dempsey agrees, Takeo agrees, and Nikolai agrees. They all agree to form a group of survivors. That is when Richthofen stops attempting the element 115, because now he finally realizes that it is not going right and that it is just creating more zombies. This zombie curse is rapidly spreading now. It is spreading throughout Shinonuma. It is spreading throughout the world. It is spreading throughout the Germans. So a lot of people are getting infected. So Richtofen and the others decide to just form a group of survivors and just start fighting off the zombies trying to survive. For some reason, they travel back to Der East, which is why it is a playable map in World at War, because they do travel back there. And if you're playing Der East, if you're wondering, when you're playing there, that is not the time when they're developing the Element 115. That is when they go back to Der East. That is not when they're there originally. So when they go back to Der East, they go back there for some reason to try and recover Maxis and Fluffy and Samantha. But, of course, it turns out they're dead, and Richtofen kills them, which you can hear on the radios. After Richtofen kills them, this is when the zombie curse, starts to spread to other people around the world. Which is why you go to the maps like Shangri-La and Kino der Toten and stuff like that. All the maps from Black Ops, Ascension, Call of the Dead. As you can see, in the further maps in Black Ops, the zombies are not Nazi zombies, they're just random citizens. That means that the curse did spread throughout the world, and it is infecting more people. So that is when the Nazi zombies stop kicking in. Well, there's still Nazis that are zombies, but Richtofen and the others kind of leave. They leave Germany, and they go to other parts of the world. Now, after they travel through Shangri-La, Ascension, Call of the Dead, stuff like that, they, I don't want that, they go to the moon because the Earth is getting filled with zombies, and Richtofen and the others decide that it's just not safe to be on the Earth anymore. That is why they go to the moon. And this is what changes everything. And of course, you know, Samantha Maxis is the voice that announces the max ammo in World at War and Black Ops. The creepy voice. I know it doesn't sound like a girl, but that's her. If you did not know, that's her. You can tell it's a girl, kinda, when she says, "Fetch me their souls." In Black Ops 1 and in World at War and Black Ops 1, she is the person that announces, like, max ammo whenever you get max ammo or double points for insta-kill or something like that, and you hear a creepy voice. That is Samantha Maxis. Proven fact, you guys did some research, so if you were wondering who that was indeed Samantha Maxis. Now, this is where everything changes. When Richtofen and the other survivors travel to the moon, they find this pyramid and this golden rod that Richtofen kept from Shangri-La. Richtofen found a golden rod at Shangri-La, and he kept it with him. But then he realized that the golden rod could unlock this pyramid on the moon. And when he does unlock that pyramid, with the golden rod, he very, very strangely and interestingly finds the soul and spirit of Samantha Maxis residing inside that pyramid. I don't know if that's where she's been the whole time, but she definitely was in there during the time of Moon. Now, just got a max ammo there. Now, when you do find the spirit of Samantha Maxis, Richtofen then sees that it is her who is announcing and giving them this supernatural assistance with the max ammo and stuff. He finds out, and they all discover that she is the one that has been talking to them throughout their adventures. So Richtofen then decides, for some reason, to replace himself with Samantha Maxis and make him the new announcer and spiritual person that gives them the perks and stuff. This is where the Moon Easter egg, Richtofen's Grand Scheme, comes into effect. When Richtofen, and it's mostly Richtofen, the other survivors are just his friends helping him, but most of the story has to do with Richtofen, Samantha Maxis, stuff like that, people like that. It does have to do a lot with Nikolai and Taki and stuff, but not as much as Richtofen. Richtofen plays a bigger part in this because he is the person who kind of started it with Maxis. But anyways, let me continue. So when Richtofen decided to replace himself with Samantha Maxis as the new announcer. He has to trap like a couple zombie souls in the prison or something like that. I didn't study the Easter egg completely. I mainly studied the story, but that's basically what the Easter egg is all about. So as he tried to replace himself. Just got a good wheel, pretty nice. So he tried to replace himself after he entered the zombie souls. Then he went to this thing, and Samantha Maxis said, I would like you to free me, but you cannot free me from this torture until you complete some code that Maxis set up on the moon. So this also indicates that Maxis was apparently on the moon. So when he was on the moon, he did some code thing. I don't know what it is. No, Treyarch doesn't really talk about that. That isn't really revealed that much. The code that Maxis set up on the moon, Dr. Maxis, not Samantha. So when you're on the moon, you gotta figure out this code. You have to like do some coloring on the screen or something like that. I really don't know much about that, but that is what you gotta do. After you do that code, Richtofen inserts the goldenrod into some machine, which somehow activates these rockets that are also there by Maxis. Maxis apparently has been all over the place without telling Richtofen when they are working together. But apparently that's what it's been like. He has been on the moon apparently, which is quite surprising. I found that quite surprising. That's apparently what has been happening. So when he was on the moon, strangely and interestingly, Richtofen then figures out how to crack the code somehow because he did work with Maxis. And so that would mean that he would know pretty much how to activate that code. So Richtofen attempts to activate the rockets for some odd reason. I'm not sure if he knew that the rockets were going to hit the Earth, but they definitely did eventually. But I do not know if Richtofen knew that or not. So anyways, Richtofen started to crack the code, but then he realized after he completes the final code, after he inserts the goldenrod and everything, there is a voice of Maxis on there, of Maxis saying, Maxis saying a radio broadcast that is saying that the rockets will go to the Earth and blow it up. Richtofen does not. He then stops the process and attempts to stop it because he does not want to hit the Earth with rockets. He just wants to become a spiritual person who. And by the way, you guys, the demonic announcer is what they call it. What Samantha Maxis was. That is technically considered the Lord of the Zombies. So Samantha Maxis, the spirit of her, was technically the Lord of the Zombies, which she summons the hellhounds. She decides when the rounds are done, and she decides what types of zombies she's going to send, and she creates all the zombies. I don't know why Maxis... Sorry about that, you guys. I did not know why Maxis was the Lord of the Zombies, but it was Samantha Maxis, I guess. But Richtofen wants to become the Lord of the Zombies because he's always believed in the voices and the Illuminati, and he believes that he can become the new Illuminati, which is his dream for some reason. And he does not tell the other survivors this, because when he's working with the other survivors to complete the Easter egg, he does not tell them that, because if he told them that, then he knew that they wouldn't like that, because he's kind of doing something evil. They both kind of are, both Maxis and Richtofen are kind of evil here at this point. But, I don't know why Richtofen is doing this, but he decided to do that for some reason, become Lord of the Zombies. So as that was occurring, Richtofen does complete the thing, but he does not want to blow up the Earth. That is the one part where Richtofen is not evil. That is the part where Maxis is evil. Maxis wants to blow up the Earth with rockets for some reason, but Richtofen doesn't. So Maxis, the spirit of Maxis, Dr. Maxis, not Samantha, somehow takes control of the rockets with his spirit and launches them at the Earth himself. So when he does this, this means that he launches the rockets at the Earth, and when the rockets do hit the Earth, this is what causes the lava cracks in the Earth and the blue eyes on the zombies. After you complete the Easter egg and moon, you can go back to the Earth, teleport back to Area 51. If you do go back there, after the Easter egg is completed, you see that there is lava on the Earth just like this, and the zombies all of a sudden have blue eyes. Now this is in Black Ops 1, not 2, because that's the map Moon is in. Or that's the game Moon. That is the game that the map Moon is in. So when you go back to Area 51, the zombies do have blue eyes, and somehow when the rockets hit the Earth, something happened in the atmosphere which affected the color of the zombies' eyes for some reason. Now by this time, the zombie curse has spread so much that it's all around the world. Almost everyone is getting infected. And after Rick Toppin finally replaces himself with Samantha Maxis, and finally becomes the new announcer and the new Lord of the Zombies and stuff like that. So this means that he is the new Lord of the Zombies and the new demonic announcer, you know, stuff like that. That kind of stuff. But when he does become the new demonic announcer, he is now evil, and he kind of abandons Dempsey and the rest of the survivors, which explains why they're not in this game. Because the reason they're not in this game is because they died. Sad to say, you guys, sorry if you like Dempsey or Nikolai or something like that, but they did die on the Moon when Rick Toppin left them. He abandoned them, he kind of died, he became a spirit, he replaced himself with Samantha Maxis, and when he did this, this is why he is the new announcer for the perks. Whenever I get a perk like double points, this is why Rick Toppin says it, not that voice, crazy voice anymore. That crazy voice was Samantha Maxis, but she does not announce anymore, Rick Toppin does. He is now the Lord of the Zombies, he betrayed his friends, the survivors, the Earth is all messed up now. So you guys hear that? Max Ammo got that. That was Rick Toppin's voice you just heard. And the Earth is all messed up now because of the rockets. The reason why the zombies catch on fire, and the reason why the ocean is empty, full of lava cracks. This is all because of the rockets that hit the Earth during the Moon Easter egg called Rick Toppin's Grand Scheme. Oh, and I forgot to announce that when you complete this Easter egg, you get achievement/trophy called the Big Bang Theory. So that's basically what completes the Easter egg, and now this reaches the end of our story. This is why you get to play as new survivors in Black Ops 2. This is why you aren't the old ones anymore, because the old ones died. Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey died. Rick Toppin is technically still alive, but he's this spiritual being, which is why Rick Toppin is announcing, which is why Rick Toppin announces the perks and not any of the other survivors. So we're basically reaching the end of the story here. I hope you guys completely, this really helped you out. Helping you understand zombies, helping you get the whole point of what came to be, how this happened. Let me explain this one more time, you guys. See that lava crack right there? That is because of the rockets that hit the Earth in Rick Toppin's Grand Scheme Easter egg on Moon. Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio died on the Moon. So the zombies are just live on the. Some of the zombies that were on the Moon just live there now. And I bet you they're gonna release another version. I mean, this is my prediction. They might release a second Moon where like the new survivors travel there somehow, and I bet you Dempsey and the old survivors are going to be a zombie, and I bet you they're going to be like a boss zombie or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. That's just one of my suggestions/predictions to Treyarch. I don't know if you can see it, but when I'm looking down there, there's another big lava crack. That is all because of the rockets. And the rockets hit the Earth, formed the lava, messed with the atmosphere, dried out the ocean, caused a bunch of volcanic eruptions, and caused the zombies to have blue eyes, and caused Rick Toppin to become the new demonic announcer. That explains everything about Black Ops 1 and 2, about World at War, how zombies started. So basically the most important person of the story here is kind of Rick Toppin. But who knows, maybe the new survivors will do something crazy in the next couple maps, like Rick Toppin did on Moon. Who knows? But I think the story is very interesting. Again, you guys, I did not lie to you. That whole story is true. looked it all up on the Call of Duty wiki. I'll put the link to that in the description below. And I'll also put the link to the Rick Toppins Grand Scheme Easter egg, which will take you to the page of the Easter egg. And you can read all about the Easter egg, see the video of it. It would help you out more probably. And it looks like I'll probably go down here, who knows. But round 16 right now, you guys, if you didn't know. But anyways, that's the whole story of zombies. That is why they have blue eyes. And that is why Rick Toppin is the new voice, the mysterious voice. So that explains everything once again. Once again, there's Rick Toppin's voice. I hope this video really helped you out if you were a little confused on the whole story of zombies. Treyarch did continue the story. The new survivors. Hopefully we'll get to like the new survivors, because sadly we probably won't get to be the old survivors again, because they died on the moon because of Rick Toppin. He betrayed them, but that's basically what happened. That reaches the end of the story. I've explained everything, and now I'm just going to stop talking. You guys can enjoy the rest of this video of me playing zombies. I'm just going to finish this map out, finish this match. I'm doing okay right now, round 16. Thank you for watching my story. Stay tuned for more videos. Sub for sub. I hope this whole story really helped you. Stay tuned for multiplayer and campaign walkthroughs, more Black Ops 2 gameplay. And I will be creating a Facebook page for my gaming channel and my gaming career thing. And if you give that page a like, and I see that you give that page a like, if you message me your YouTube channel name on Facebook, if you just message me your YouTube channel name, and if I see that you liked my page, I will be more than happy to subscribe to you. And if you have a Facebook page yourself, I will be more than happy to like that page as well. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope this story really helped you out. It really means a lot to me. I really want to become a YouTube gaming commentator for Black Ops 2 Call of Duty games. Enjoy the rest of this match. Stay tuned for more videos. I have 202,060 points. And I am on round 17. Just got a nuke. Enjoy the rest of the match. Again, give my page on Facebook a like. I will put that link in the description below. If I see that you gave that page a like, just message me your YouTube channel name on Facebook, and I will give your page a like if you have a page on Facebook, and I will subscribe to you. Once again, this is DemonCat67. I hope you enjoyed my story. Hope you enjoyed my complete story of zombies. Enjoy the rest of the match, you guys. Really appreciate you watching this video. And have a great night, you guys. Enjoy the video. Rest of the video. Thanks. the end of the match. It wasn't much. I didn't try as well after my story because I kind of have to go do something right now. I'm kind of busy. But anyways, yeah, I didn't try as well after my story because I have to get somewhere, and I have to go do something right now. I have to help my friend with Christmas decorations. Because you know Christmas is coming up, and if I didn't have anything going on, I would have tried more, could have made it farther. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you this video really helped you out with the story. I know it was a long one, 45 minutes, 46 minutes, maybe even 50 minutes. I doubt it. I won't be sitting here for 5 more minutes. But anyways, thanks for watching. Give my page on Facebook a like. I'll put that down in the description. And if I see you gave my page a like, just message me your YouTube channel and your Facebook page on Facebook, and I will be more than happy to subscribe to your channel and like your Facebook page if you have one. Thanks for watching, you guys. Try me on Xbox if you want. My gamer tag is just as my YouTube channel says. Really hope this helped you out. Stay tuned for more Black Ops 2 videos, multiplayer videos, zombies videos, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for watching, you guys, and have a great night.